Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I literally just woke up in the middle of the night. The time is 2:28 guys, because I really could not sleep. I mean, apart from the fact that I woke up, had to set my light and get my bra so that my nipple is not in your faces. I just started to film the second part of my survival story because I've not been able to get it out of my head, to be honest. I've always had that, okay, I need to film this video, and that was literally what happened to me this night, and I'm like, okay, let me just get up and film it. So let's just get right into it. So guys, we're just going to get into the video. To be honest, the last few months have been like the hardest I've had to go through in this life, in my entire life. To be honest, this is like the worst experience I've had, but I thank God that it made it easier. Like, I know I could have had it worse. Like, every time I think about it, to be honest, I could have had it worse, but then God made it like a very not like it wasn't easy, but you know, there's a way God works. Let me just get into the video with the way the whole thing started. So I talked about how I got to the hospital in the previous video. So when we got to the hospital, the first thing that was done, like the first treatment I had, was for them to sew my lips. Like, see, I have a cut here, I have one here, I have over here. So my whole mouth was like my lips were swollen. I cannot even talk. There was plaster all over. I'll probably insert a picture of it. There was plaster all over. I could not talk. I could not do anything. So that was what they did. Okay, they gave me injection. They had to inject me first, then put the whole sew it and put the whole plaster. So there was a guy there, like all these about people, that was going to arrange the leg, and he was there to arrange the leg. I remember they had to get like sticks, like there was this cloth. I'll put a picture that they used, and he had to use sticks to arrange my leg. I remember I think like 5 people held me, and they were like saying I should not look for, because my leg was in a very horrible state. Like, it was bad. Like, you know, when something is a hole now and it's broken, you know how it will be shapeless. I think that's the word. My leg was shapeless. So when he did that, that helped too. I'm not even sure it reduced the pain, but that gave me hope, kind of, that okay, my leg could look normal a bit, but the pain was terrible. So after doing that, I was on the bed, and the doctor was not around, like I said in the previous video. So I remember that night I woke up. No, I'm not sure I slept. I didn't sleep, but it got to a point where I wanted to use the restroom, and I could not talk. So it was basically like me calling on the nurses, and they came, and I told the nurse I wanted to pee, and she looked at me like she was confused. She went out, then she came back inside, and when she came back inside, she was like, I should pee. She said I should pee on myself. And I don't even know where the tears came from. You see, I just started crying, and I think at that point I kind of realized, okay, my situation was bad. Like, I mean, there was no way I could use the restroom, and I had to pee on myself. So I literally just peed on myself, and I was just there, like, in pain, praying for morning to come. It's actually been very hard for me to do this video because I knew that I was going to cry. I mean, I didn't want to talk about it because Even till now, I feel like when people see me, that's why sometimes I'm like, I don't think I want you to tell me sorry. Maybe just pray for me, because when you see me and you tell me sorry, what then? And you start talking about it, from nowhere, I just start tearing up. That's why I was holding on to the video, that I wanted to do the video when I could really talk about it, so that I will not just come on my channel and be crying and it won't make sense. Plus, I think I should remove this. Let me remove my net, so that, I mean, because to be honest, I'm crying here. I still feel pain once in a while. Like, I feel pain. I still use my crutches. I still use one of them, because I can't stand or sit for long. But then I'm in a way better place now. Like, if you see what I look like months ago to what, like, I can't, most times I look at myself and I'm like, is this you? Like, is this really you that was involved in that accident? So I really thank God. So after that, I literally struggled to money. I remember my sister was also in the same hospital, and and she kept coming to check on me, and like, they were assuring me that I was going to be okay. Money will come and they will take me to another hospital, or to where they will arrange the leg. So when we got to where they were going to, okay, morning came and they wanted to be honest, I'm not sure I remember. I think is that they took me to the hospital, that they were going to arrange the leg, and they were not okay. First of that night they took me there, but that was around 12:30, and they were already closed. Like, they were very close. So imagine me, like, in that, I don't know, like, imagine me in that kind of state, and like moving me inside the car, the pain I was going through. I went to the clinic. They were not there, so we tried again in the morning. Then the doctor advised, okay, the doctor was back in the morning. Then the doctor said that wasn't a good option, that as he's looking at my leg, it's broken. It's a broken femur. I would have to do surgery. Like, that's like the best option. So they should just carry me to Lobby. Like, they should tie me to Lobby. But first off, I'll have to go and do a scan. So he advised that we go to is it MQ or MQ or something that they do scan. There was one at Oshodi, so we went there. I remember all this time I was inside the car and I was just feeling bad. At that point, they already called my mom, and they already told my mom, because at first they didn't want to tell my mom what was happening, because trust me, my mom panics a lot. So I remember on our way, they were saying my mom wanted to talk to me, because she was really scared that, like, why can't she talk to me? They say I'm fine, but she cannot talk to me, and I could not talk to my mom. And the fact that I could not talk to her made it more painful for me. Like, I knew that her not hearing from me would make her feel really bad. So it's just, to be honest, it felt really bad. We found our way to the hospital, to the place where I was going to do the x-ray, and my mom met us there. And when I saw my mom, I remember seeing my mom, and I could not talk, and she was there and she was just crying, and we were both crying, and she was assuring me that I was going to feel better, and like I should try not to worry, and blah blah. To be honest, it was a bad experience. I don't even wish it on anybody. I don't wish it on my enemy. Even in as much as I feel like it has made me, the whole experience has made me a stronger person, I still would not wish that anybody would have to go through all that I went through. So when I did this scan, I remember, okay, first of all, when we got to the place of the scan, they were first saying there was no stretcher for them to, like, okay, there was no stretcher with Bill. So the stretcher they had, there was nobody to assist the person at the hospital. Like, I don't think I was really not paying attention to things like that, but I can remember there was a lot of unnecessary drama going on around. I did this scan, and they were supposed to take me to Bobby, but then Bobby was on strike. Just Nigeria to show itself. I mean, you have your own issues, then Nigeria had his own. Bobby was on strike, and my uncle, luckily for me, my uncle knew someone like a consultant at Gobi that said he was going to be able to do the surgery at a private hospital. Then my mom was like, okay, we should go to the private hospital. While we're going to the private hospital, my mom's sister and my dad were calling my mom that she should not take me to a private hospital, that is government hospital that used to know how to do all these things and blah blah blah. That private hospital like is not the best, but I shouldn't go to a private hospital. I should remember my mom at that point she was confused because her own was her daughter needs to feel better, but then like who does she know that is going to do it the right way? She was looking at me and she was asking me what should she do, like me that I was I just kept looking at her with that, like I feel like anything that is going to just make me better, but like you guys should not move me around so much, because the doctor also said we should try and do the surgery immediately because moving me around was like very risky because my skin did not tear. It was when they did the surgery they had to tear my skin did not tear, but my bone was broken, so you could not see the bone. It was broken inside, so any small shift it could have maybe like cut something inside my body, like we didn't know what could happen. So they called her to take me to a Navy hospital. And there's one Navy hospital around here, but that Navy hospital is open, so they should bring me there. I remember when they got there, you see the way they rushed me into emergency, like they were going to start attending to me immediately. I was in that emergency for almost 1 hour, nothing. You see this country, and to be honest, I feel like every day you see a reason to want to just leave this country, or because trust me, almost everything is just there to frustrate you. I was rushed into emergency and they kept coming. The nurses were there. They just put me on a bed, literally. I remember when I was telling one nurse I wanted to use the restroom, and she brought the bedpan for me to use the. You know the way you have the nice nurse and the nurse that is not. There's always one nurse that is not nice. I met them. So she just brought me the bedpan and the people did not come. So I was saying it again. I wanted to book money, and the other nurse, the main nurse, was like, that it's just anxiety. But at least you would try, because you don't know. She was like, look, my mom's sister, she decided to bring the bedpan, and if you see the amount of, let me just say, the amount of me, because I was scared, I was in pain, like nobody was doing anything on my leg. I was bothered, like will I be able to I kept saying things like, okay, if the leg stays too long, something might happen, let it not stay too long, let it more damage not be done, let it not be like they will amputate the leg and blah blah blah. Like I was doing a lot of things and nothing was being done, nobody was treating me, there was no injection, blah blah blah. Luckily for me, one lady, I think one of the doctors came down. She was like, this is the patient, she's in pain, you guys should at least give her injection. Even for that lady that now told them to give me injection, that numbed my pain. The amount of pain I would have felt that day would have been like, because the pain was I don't know how to explain it. Maybe because there's a way you forget pain, not like I've forgotten though, but maybe because I feel way better now, so I really can't express how difficult or how hard it was to go through that kind of pain. I really cannot. So when I was there, I remember my mom and like everybody outside, they were still like, they will not take me to another hospital, blah, blah, blah. After like 1 hour or more than, they now decided to take me to the consultant the baby consultant that was going to do it at a private hospital. So I remember I started crying again because they had to carry me. It was easier when I was in one position. The pain was a bit, it wasn't so much. But the moments when they carried me and my legs shifts or anything, like the pain was unbearable. So it was really difficult for me, the whole moving around. So they decided to take me to the private hospital at Ijesha. That was from me about the whole journey. So when we got there, I remember we got to the hospital and they carried me upstairs. I was like on the first floor, and as soon as we got to the hospital, my mom, so along like while everything was happening, my mom was also trying to reach her cousin that works at Gobi, but it wasn't picking up. So it was at then I now picked up and said that they can now start bringing me to Gobi. At that point I had to look because I could not talk here, so I looked at my mom with that expression of, you are like, I don't even like, I'm not sure I can bear the pain of you people lifting me from here. Then my mom just had to tell him that we already hit somewhere at Ijesha, and asked him if he also knew the other baby consultant and if it was good enough, like, oh, if it was okay for him to do the surgery, because since we are here, like, moving me around is very risky and we should just do it. So but when I got there, the surgeon was actually not around, because he said it was on a Saturday. By then he said he was going to come on Sunday. He had to call his like teammates, other surgeons, and the people he needed to do the surgery. So it was fixed on Sunday. So when he came on, okay, I was there on Saturday. They gave me injection. They came to test my blood, and so that they could get blood ready for the surgery. So on Sunday, when it was the day of the surgery, I remember the doctor came very early in the morning, and first thing first, money. Thank God at least I even entered the hospital before they asked for money. Like, I was already on the bed. And then the man came and was like, one thing he said that I can never forget in my life. He kept saying, he said, is our money ready? That if our money is not ready, we should just tell him that how many minutes now Okada will jam somebody outside, so the things he bought will not waste. Exactly. Tell me to close my mouth, because that was the expression. Like, I was on the sick bed and I was like, what? Like, it's like, I understand that doctors, I mean, they've seen a lot and they really, maybe they care less, so I wouldn't say they just want to be professional, but then that statement was actually very insensitive for me. Like, it did not make sense to me, but oh well. And it was on a Sunday. Bisha had to like tell him, okay, we'll pay some parts and try to pay you the rest. And my mom was going to go and get money, and the whole struggle of that one started. So the surgery was to be done on Sunday, and yeah, that Sunday he said by 2 o'clock that they were going to do the surgery by 2 o'clock. So I remember when it was 2 o'clock, he came and introduced what they call them? Is it anesthesia? No, it's not aesthetic. Instagram is in my head. Is it an anesthetic, or if you shall get all that, the people that used to give injections that will not make you feel pain during your surgery. English is hard. Those are the people that I think that was actually my best person doing the surgery, because it was so cool. He kept making me feel very comfortable and asking me questions. I actually met them and they carried me into the surgery. Okay, before that they gave me like a lot of drips, because I remember when we entered the surgery room and the surgeon was saying, oh, you're very hydrated, and I'm like, hydrated? I've not eaten, like I had not eaten since Friday nights, because my mouth was demanding, so I could not even eat. On me that I like, hey God, I like food. Anybody that knows me that is watching this video will know that I love food. So my food, I keep saying food is big, but food was the last thing on my mind. Like food. Hey God, food was not even close. Food did not exist. So I was like, no, I'm not taking. It was like, no, that the whole drip that they've been passing into me as well. I'm like, oh, okay. Then they prepared me for surgery. Actually, the guy gave me injection. That I liked how the surgery actually, because it's like they kept telling me the process is like, okay, stay like this, we're going to give you injection now. So every step they were going to take, I was prepared for it. And I said I didn't want to like see what was happening, so they covered, because they actually asked me if I wanted to see if I wanted to see the process or not. I said I didn't want to see, so they covered from here. And I remember when one of them asked me if I if I wore a wig during the accident, and I'm like yes, and the other soldier was like, why are you asking that question? And he was like, I wanted to know if she secured her wig, because these wigs are always very expensive. I could not even help but laugh, because I'm like, really, like at this point, this is what. But I guess they were just trying to like make me aware and like be active, or like make me not lose my mind. Like, I guess something like that. I don't know, sure. The surgery lasted for, I'm not sure how long it lasted, because in as much as I did not sleep, I remember clearly I did not sleep. I was aware of what was happening, but I wasn't detailed, like it wasn't detailed, like I wasn't trying to monitor time. I was just weak, like I could hear the sounds of things that were happening in my body. I could not feel pain, but I knew something was happening. And to be honest, I think it was more of I was just in that prayer mood, and I was too weak to really do anything, but I kept asking God to help me through that process. I remember at the end of the surgery, the doctor told me I was going to feel pain later on. Like, he won't even lie to me, I was going to feel so much pain. And even the injection they gave me is going to wear off. So I remember after the surgery, I went back to my room and left the ward in my room, and the nurses came. They kept, like, I think through that night I probably received injection like 4 times, because he said whenever I felt like so much pain I should let them know, and I kept letting them know, because the pain was unbearable. The pain was so much, and I was wondering. I remember I kept wondering, I'm like, the surgery has been done, why am I feeling so much pain? Like, how is there going to be progress? Like, how am I supposed to work with this leg again? Because I could not even do anything. I remember throughout that night I could not sleep. It was more of pain. Even the Monday I could not sleep. Okay, on that Monday, so I think they finally removed the plaster on my lips. So by then I could not eat, because my teeth, hey guys, if you guys look at my teeth, I actually did while I was fixing my teeth, I did a YouTube video, so I'm going to post that later on, so you guys will see the process of how I got my teeth done, because my teeth was broken, like 2 yeah, totally gone. 1 cut into half, then the one down, like 3 were broken, so I could not eat. So I had to be using straw to drink, because they burst. The doctor even said I should drink pap. The worst food I've taken in my life was when I was at the hospital, because I could not chew, I could not eat. The doctor said the cook at the hospital should prepare pap, crayfish and palm oil for me. I remember the first day I tried to eat it, I tried to drink it. The second day, I could not do. I told my mom, I'm like, no, maybe she find anything, maybe a mala or something. I could not take it again after that day. After that, you know, I feel like when you I think maybe it's like the pain was, I was feeling better actually, because that first day I just had to take it. Like, you've not eaten anything for like 3 days now. If you don't eat this one, let me go and add to your problem, because I had to take drugs. Oh God, I think I made some music. I was taking like over 30 tablets in a day. Take like 11, 14 in the morning, like 7 in the afternoon, and another 11, 10 in the night. Me that I ate drugs. I mean, I know I can chew paracetamol actually, but I ate drugs. I ate any other drug apart from paracetamol, Panadol. It's a problem for me. I don't like taking it at all. So I used to take drugs like that and feel and just be there really. So I remember, I think the 3rd day, by Tuesday, the doctor came. All this while I was just me on the bed taking drugs, trying to eat. Tuesday the doctor came and brought my crutches. He brought my crutches and he taught me how to use them. By that time I could not even put my leg on the floor. The first day it was like, I won't put the leg that is pinning me on the floor, and Oh, he taught me how to use the crutches, and I should just try to walk. He told me how to do exercise in the morning, afternoon, and night, which is basically just trying to walk with one leg with the crutches. I should keep doing that, and that would like help strengthen the leg. He said with time, he said in 3 months I was going to leave the crutches. That I might leave one crutches at first, but then I'll still have to, which is what's happening now, because before I could not even walk at all without the crutches. Now I can walk without the two, though I limp. Like, even he said it at that time. He said I would limp. He said I might limp for like a year, but it's definitely going to go with time. So right now I use one. Maybe I'll insert the video. I use, if I walk I limp, so I cannot walk for long. The pain will still be there, so I just use one to support myself. So while I was at the hospital, it was actually a lot of on and off moments, because at the hospital, first off, people will come and greet you, and that's what I felt loved. To be honest, I felt so much love during this period, like during the period where I was down. So far I felt a lot of love, and I can't thank the people in my life in love. See, I can't thank you guys enough. I really cannot thank you guys enough. Like, a lot of people showed me love that I did not even know that existed. Like, I have a lot of people in my life that, to be honest, I didn't even know I was loved that much, and I felt a lot of love. So people come and see you in the hospital, and you definitely think about your situation, and also you meet people in the hospital that will tell you your own. There was actually someone I met that when he saw me doing exercise, he was like, don't worry, you feel better. I said, I had this accident. My one was even on my ankle. He said it was his ankle, and he was in coma for 1 month. See him now that he's better, like he's a gym instructor and blah blah blah, and things like that just gave me hope. Also, when we were in the hospital, I remember someone came to say, one man, 3 of our children died the same day. Like, you will just be at the hospital and be hearing things that you're like, you think you have problem? No, you don't have problem. Like, you will be taking God for your life, like, God, thank you for this one that you've done in my life. God, thank you for this one that you've done in my life. That was really the way it was. Some days I'll wake up and I'll feel so down, like, is this me? Like, I can't even believe I actually thought of stopping makeup. Like, when I was really down, I actually thought, like, even though I remember I kept saying, thank God it wasn't in my hands, because maybe if it was I would have been more depressed. I can't even imagine how I would have felt if it had been my hands, and I couldn't really do things or do makeup. I can't like, because it was that bad. I kept thinking, will my leg ever feel better? Like, would I be able to stand for long to do makeup on people's faces? Would I be able to do? If you know me, I feel like anybody that knows me knows how much I do not like to bother people or even send people to do stuff for me and blah blah blah. So imagine that kind of person not being able to get things done. Like, it was actually very bad for me. I remember one night, I think that was like the most emotional, or I don't know what. There was a particular night that I wanted to pee. I already peed and my mom gave me the bedpan. So a few seconds later, I wanted to pee again, and I could not. I wanted to pee, and I could not tell my mom to bring the bedpan. Like, I was literally holding on to it, and I don't know how she noticed. And she looked at me and she's like, "Do I want to pee?" And I said yes. And she started saying, "Okay." She started talking about how, she's there for me and she's my mom, and if I want to pee, I should be able to tell her. And even if I just finish peeing, like, no, like, that even if you just finish peeing now, you can still, like, and you want to pee, like, the seconds after, you can tell me. I'm going to pull out the bedpan. And I felt really bad, to be honest. Like, I felt bad. Like, I don't know. I feel seeing my mom in that state and like seeing me in that state, like thinking, I mean, is this what my life is going to be now? Where if I want to pee, I want to eat, I want to do anything, I have to call on somebody. I mean, it's okay to have people. That's another thing. Okay, and the experience also actually also made me vulnerable. Like it made me understand that it's okay to actually send people on errands, kind of, or it's okay to not like that. It don't mean that it's okay to have people around that you can like be like, okay, you help me do this, help me do that. So just in case, because trust me, if somebody had told me that I will have an accident and break my leg, I would say no, it's not me. I will say why. I will say like so. Like I feel like anything can happen. You just need to make sure that you have people around you that can support you. Like you need to have people that are ready to care for you. See, yeah. I do not have a lot of friends. I mean, I can count my friends. I keep saying this. I can count my friends. I can count my friend. I can count my friends. So having to go through this and having like my small circle, like my tiny circle stand strong. Hey God, it was a great feeling. So like I'm not happy everything that happened, but then I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that God puts like important people in my life. God puts meaningful people in my life. People that helped me, people that supported me, people that were making me feel better like every day. People that like they tried so hard not to make me like see my problems. They were there, like they were there for me. Like you're going through a lot, but we are here. Like we see you. We are feeling this pain with you. We are going through this with you. Maybe I'll probably do like a special video to thank them or something, but really I cannot thank them enough. Like I can't thank God. Like firstly, that's why if I say, I say I thank God for placing them in my life, because I know first of all everything was God. Everything that happened, everything truly, from the day before the accident, from the day of the accident, all through till this minute I'm doing my video, it has always been God. It has always been the one. Because I'll look at myself, I keep saying that thing, I'll look at myself and I'll be like, even though I cannot walk around it, I still look at myself and I'm like, was it really, like it was you that went through all that, and now like you can talk like this. I mean, you look like this. You can like, I mean, I could sit in the salon and I made this long I made these long braids. Before I could not even I remember I had the all back I had on was like the one I had on all through my stay in the hospital. I didn't even lose my hair in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 11 days. I was admitted for 11 days, and I think it was when I came home that they could even lose my, because the hair was like last thing on my mind. I didn't wear wig till after 2 months. Wig, what is wig? What makeup? I didn't wear makeup till after 2 months. Over 2 months, like what is wig? What is makeup? What am I using? What am I using it for? The pain, it was just my leg. The only thing I know I tried to do was to clean my face once in a while, but like every other thing, like was basically taking care of my face and taking care of my leg, because I had injuries on my face. I had scars that I had to take care of. I had to take care of. Aside from that, nothing, like nothing else really mattered. Nothing else mattered for me. So guys, I'm actually happy that I finally left this out. Like I'm actually happy that I get to share this with you guys, because to be honest, I always knew I was going to share. I'm still going to post a couple of videos, like the when I had my teeth done, the first time I stepped out in my crutches, because I've been moving around. Actually, I've been going out with, I've been trying to go out, I mean, as much as I can with my crutches. I've been trying to live my life as normal as possible, though the new job I got, I've not been able to resume, and that's another thing. I thank God that He secured that for me. See, God is wonderful. So like, I don't even know why now I look at myself and I'm like, I just thank God for my life, because I don't know why I woke up that day and I was thinking, okay, I had problems or I had issues. Like I don't know, the evil spirits that was making me feel that way. But all in all, I mean, definitely my life is not where I want it to be right now. I'm sad that whatever happened to me, or what happened to me, but I'm grateful that I'm in a better place now, and I think I'm very grateful because I know God is going to perfect what He has done in my life. Like, He's going to continue to perfect my healing. I'm very hopeful, and I'm just hoping that you guys will put me in your prayers too. I mean, pray for me. If you're watching this video, pray for me, and just pray that God perfects my healing. Yeah, okay. And of course, make sure you like this video, because all this talk that I just came to don't let it please. Just like this video, comment, subscribe, because I'm still going to share a whole lot more of my experience. I'm not praying that you guys will have to go through this. No, so let me not say that you will learn from it. I'm not praying that you get to go through this, but I'll just like to take you guys through this journey with me. I mean, it's very difficult for most times. It's difficult for us to pull out our phones and record our down moments or talk about our down moments, because it doesn't just feel good. But then I decided to just try, or I decided to just put this out anyway. So if you want to know more, if you like to go through this journey with me, or see what I've been through on this journey, just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can know when next I post something. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you. I can go to bed now. I'll try to sleep now. What's the time? Oh, it's 3:20, guys. 3:20. I'll just try and go and sleep now. I'll try to sleep. See you guys next time. I'm happy that I did not even cry so much in this video. I swear I'm so happy, because that's why I've not filmed it. I've been thinking, sure, I will not just come on my channel and be crying, because I still went for Salah, and on Saturday that my cousins came and they came to tell me sorry. From nowhere I just started crying. That's another thing. If you just tell me sorry like this, I don't know where the tears will come from. I'll just start feeling bad and just start crying. I don't know why. But all in all, I'm happy that I can film this video without crying so much. Yeah, I know I cried again, but you didn't cry so much. So progress. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. I wanted to show you what I work like now. How, like, I want to work without my crutches. I'm going to work like this. Yeah. So that's how I work for now. So most times I just use my crutches. I still limp with my crutches, but it's better, because that way the pain is not so much. So most times, like, I don't go out without my crutches. It's almost 4 months now, and I really do not go anywhere. I do not leave this house without my crutches, because I cannot stress my leg too much. I remember I tried to do a makeup job for the first time, like outside, because I tried to take clients a few times inside the house, but I used my crutches. But I went out and I also used my crutches. I really pray and hope that I'll get to the stage where I don't get to use the crutches, also so I can resume work. Because to be honest, I've been thinking about resuming work, and I'm like, on a normal day, I remember when I wasn't even using my crutches, and the struggle to jump bus, like you with your 2 legs that are walking, gone bus, entering bus is a struggle. Now imagine me with crutches going to struggle for bus, so I will not start entering Uber or cab to work every day. On top, how much is my how much is my salary? So I've really been praying that I'll get to stop using it, so that I can go back to living normal. I also, as a makeup artist, imagine okay, let's say makeup, most times for my makeup job, because my stuffs are heavy, I have to go with the cab. But still, imagine if I get to the client space, then I'll now use one hand is already holding crutches. How will I carry my box? How will I carry my ring lights? How will I carry my chair? Like, how? It's not convenient. The last job I had, the job I said I went for, my sister had to go with me, and she was the one that helped me. So I really can't live my normal life here, because I always need someone around to help me carry stuff, and it's not like I have an assistant. So most times I can't even go to some places, because it won't be convenient for me going. So guys, so really I've said so, guys, like, I mean, I don't even know. This is really, I just wanted to update you guys on what I've had to go through. This is how my life has been. If you've been following me on Instagram, then you have no idea, because I've been trying to just post normally and not just weigh myself down. I've been trying to put out content and just entertain you guys and have fun on the gram, like to just do the content creation that I wanted to do from the day, or even before the day of the accident. And I'm not going to let the accident or anything stop me, and I pray nothing really stops me from doing what I want to do, and God continues to strengthen me. So talking about progress, guys, let me try to dance for you. Okay. I mean, the joy in my heart right now, because before I could not stand. I could not stand. I was on a wheelchair. I mean, from laying down. It was not like I was laying down on the bed and next thing I could walk. Because I think I skipped the part where I was laying down and next thing I was on a wheelchair. And then I was using crutches. Even while I was using my crutches, there were some places that I could not walk on with my crutches, and I had to be on the wheelchair. Yeah, I think I've said enough for this night. We will catch up in other videos. Anything I didn't talk about or what to talk about, I'll definitely mention it. Just make sure you stick around, guys. Stick around, show love to me on this channel, and I'll definitely be bringing more stuff to I'll definitely be bringing more stuff to this channel. So stay, subscribe, like this video, share if you want to, and see you next time.